Hi everybody, it's the 8th of May today and I'm just doing a wee update on what's happening in the garden. We're at the garden today. Got stuff still to go in the hydroponics just in case we lose some stuff, so I've done some more other things. A few things going on here. I've just been doing seeds, flower seeds. I'm doing the flower seeds mostly now. Down here I've got beetroot, cylinder beetroot, some lettuce and some spinach and some Chinese cabbage away along there. It's just coming up a wee bit up there. And Gavin's lettuce is doing really well. We've been eating this for our salads and that, and he's got a different kind planted there. And this is Gavin's side empty. He's not allowing me to use the space because he's saying he needs it for his massive plants that's going to come, so I can't go in his space at the minute. So I've filled the majority of this. You can see the seeds are starting to come now. The only problem is the slugs, the dreaded slugs. They eat everything. I've been potting on zinnias today, and that's just some herbs and a couple of cucumbers. Didn't have any cucumbers and now they've all came at once, so I'm going to probably have a stack of them. I've got some tumbling tom in the baskets and some strawberry runners from last year. And this is Gavin's. He's been trying to show me the flowers, but I'll zoom right in. I can't honestly see a flower there, but he says they're coming. So this is his side with his tomatoes all in place. That's where they'll basically stay. This is a tiny wee sweet pea picked up at one of the garden shows, so I think it's a wee yellow one, so I look forward to seeing that. And that's a wee spin out there. There's Gavin on his phone. That's some of, oh, the sun's shining right down. Gavin's cucumbers and some more chili peppers and some more lettuce. So I'll spin round this way, and I've been potting this on today. It's quaking grass and some zinnias. As I say, I've had to put the wee slug pellets. They're organic ones. I've brought them out now, they're organic. So still got a lot of daffodils because they were a bit later in. And this is the rose cuttings. We did a video on a few weeks ago. They're fairly coming on, so quite happy with them, and certainly be doing it again with some of the other roses I've got in the garden. And this this is obviously my greenhouse, which is, you can see it's some kind of order. So everything is jumping. The slugs had a feast on the plants last night. There's a lot of stuff that I've got up there just from seeds that I've got from different gardens, and I collect seeds from my own garden. So that's my chilies, but they're not that great. And these are marigolds from America. The slugs haven't found them yet. And I've got Californian poppies and a whole stack of stuff down there. That's a kiwi plant. It's grew every year, but I don't know if it's going to come this year or not, so we'll just wait and see, and if it doesn't come we'll take it out. The dahlias I did last year, they're all coming. They're Bishop's Children, majority of them, and that's just my tomatoes that's in here. And then a wee spin, got some grasses. I'm doing some grasses this year just for a change. Some of the things in the pots with just the feeding in them doing alright. The squash is clearly not happy at all. The tomatoes are, I'll say they're maybe a bit thicker stem, but apart from that, not much difference between them in the water or in the pots. So that's that. And this is, the slugs had the feast of these cucumbers last night. And that's Morning Glory there, and a wee tomato. So the seeds are jumping, so that's good. And I'll get them all, well, back at work, so try and pot them on in between. I can't trust Gavin to do the potting on. It's hashy bashy. It's hashy bashy. I do a lot of things in pots, so if I've got spaces I fill the spaces in the garden with things in the pots. So these are alliums, mostly alliums now. Still got some daffodils. They will come. They're not because I've been potting on. This is a pink. It's a pink dandelion, but it's really nice when it comes out. And that's just cosmos. I usually do my seeds, flower seeds, when I'm potting on in cups, with a few together. It saves a bit of space, and it's always been successful, so that's good. And a wee peep at the hydroponics. You can see, I don't know if you can see through there actually, it's all pegged up. I don't think I can get in because I'm trying to get in. Oh, still fleecing this at night because it's still pretty cold, but you can see the stuff's getting bigger, and the lettuces and kale, tomato. A couple of things we've lost, but we've got giant kale and spinach and some lettuce. The lettuce is doing sort of really good, so we're keeping this fleeced at the minute because it's still cold on a night. And then up here we've managed at last, every show we go to we buy these Himalayan poppies. Where are you? And lo and behold, I can't even remember where we got this one, but it's actually flowered, so we're hoping to get some seeds. And where are you? Can't even see. The sun is so bright here today. Can't see if I've got that there or not because I can't see, but it's flowering there. So I'm quite happy with that. And I've got other poppies, the big, they're pink or they could be the red ones, I'm not sure. I've got a lot of, you can see the difference in the things in the garden. As I say, it's a cottage garden, it's not a tidy garden. I say, we've always got something to put in the space, and there's always something coming up after some stuff goes down. And that lily over there, you can see it's fairly coming on, and this giant lily, I'm keeping it in the pot because I'd have to take it back in the winter. But all the roses are doing not too bad. They've had a bit of windburn, but apart from that they've been okay. And you can see the potting table. Clearly I'm never going to get to sit at this because Gavin's now using it for all his things. So that's Gavin's squashes, and he's got sunflowers. His marigolds got frosted, so they're all gone. And I've got a tray of sunflowers here as well. So I've not actually sat at this as yet. And it's a honeysuckle which kind of takes over, but I like it. We've got a weed that comes in this garden, it's a nightmare. Gavin's been putting weed killer down, but unfortunately it killed the buddleia. And I've got a few climbing roses up that side. But if we try and get rid of this weed, because it is a nightmare, it spreads, we can't seem to get rid of it. This is Gavin's tomatoes. They're fairly jumping, so in the past need a wee sweep. We have ants in here, but they don't bother the plants, so we've just left them, and that's that. Oh, that's a wee cough there. And these, we got these at the show a couple of years ago, or last year, but one's coming and one's not, so we'll keep a wee eye on that. And stuff up the side we got from various gardens, and wee silk tree, which is not that great at the minute, but hopefully the man says it'll be about 7 years or something before it flowers, so hopefully we're still alive in 7 years. As you can see, it's just like everything's taken over. Got a cutting of this, it's a nice yellow flower, I'm not sure what it's called, but came from Auntie Margaret's garden in Broxburn, and it spreads and it's lovely. And the acers there, and just lots of poppies, and just a lot of different shrubs in there. And there's another buddleia up there. and this other brown flower. Oh, it's a shrub, it's not a flower. So all the things that we got to show over the last couple of years just came back, and this is now going to start flowering. The rhododendron. This was here when I actually bought the house. I think it's the only thing that's left from when I bought the house, because it was all grass here. And I've got a wisteria, had a bit of frost burn, but I was quite surprised it came again, so I'll be quite happy if that goes, and a couple of climbing roses, and that's going to be the pink. You'll see it, where is it? Down a wee bit. Can't see in the sun. A pink one anyway, ornamental poppy, which is not far away from flowering. I dig this bit out every year, but because you've got the bird feeder, the grass just keeps coming. And over there, it's alyssum, I think that yellow flower's called. It's stunning when it's out, but I'm not so keen on it when it dies back. It comes back every year, which the majority of stuff in this garden. Got a couple of lilac trees that I picked up in the sale. They flowered last year, so I'm hoping they flower again this year. As I say, a lot of this stuff just comes back. This is from Mum's garden. This, I can't remember what it's called, that flower anyway, and it just takes over. But it came from Mum's garden, and I've got a couple of rhododendrons over there, and then up here got these at one of the garden, and they were beautiful over the winter. And then the slugs obviously got two of them, and one of them's going to come. It's a purple, it's like an allium, but it's not an allium. And then unfortunately I had a drama with the pond. I took a big plant out, and then now it's all gunging up, so I'm not sure if it needed the plant to stay in or what happened. And the acers have just got all their leaves coming on, so that's bro. And that's the hot tub. That's a hot tub lying here, but we're not going to put out this year. And that's a peony rose, and the white stuff from Mum's garden down in Mayfield. And got the herbs outside because it's been quite sunny. We're taking over in the house. A couple of shrubs still in the pots, so, and some more herbs. And then these wee snowdrop things just came. I've got a couple out in the front, and then this one's, so quite happy to see them. And then the chives I like to leave the chives to go to seed because they look nice when they're seeding. Now this, you wouldn't believe, if I'd wanted a cutting of the cherry tree, and the same with the apple tree up at allotment's done the exact same. I was using it just as a plant support to support the plants that grow in this tub, and they've blossomed and the flowers been and gone, so it's obviously took root in there. So I'm just going to leave it at the minute and see what happens. And then over here just got a wee pot with some wee bluebells and anemones or something, I can't say that word. And these daffodils were really pretty. They were like paper white, but really pretty. And that's basically the back garden. As I say, I've got a few climbing roses and a lot of just new roses. Once I don't usually cut the foliage back on daffodils or tulips, but I think it's kind of suffocating the rose that's in there, so I will cut them back once they've flowered. I've got another honeysuckle there, and a few climbing roses over there, and there was a passion flower there but it didn't come last year, so I'm not sure if it'll come again this year. That's basically the garden at the minute. You see, a lot of things I do in pots. The delphiniums, they'll get planted into there, but I'm not digging that over again this year because it just gets grass again, so I'll just keep some stuff in pots. And then I've got quite a few dandelions actually. The magnolia didn't flower. Where is it? There. Flowered last year, but it didn't flower this year considering it's been milder. And I never got the wall painted this year either, but that'll be next year's job. So that's us. This rose, I think it's a pink one, so I'm looking forward to seeing that. And that's the garden at the minute. As I say, stuff will start flowering, and then I'll do another wee update of the flowers. So that's me for just now. It's nearly tea time, so I'll speak to you all soon. Bye bye.